It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the New Orleans Saints and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And away we go from Lumen Field. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. They're led by the second-year quarterback from South Carolina. Started a handful of games last season as a rookie. Here's Spencer Rattler.
You know, one thing I get a little tired of around draft time, Kate, is hearing all these people say, oh, he can make every throw. He can make every throw. Technically, sure. Every guy that's drafted can make every throw, but how special are those throws? How much accuracy? How much zip? When it comes to Spencer Rattler, dude's got a live arm. It isn't the arm or the skill set that saw him fall to the 5th round. It was some of the...
It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. They'll set up just shy of their own 45 after that interception and return. Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock, but that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd, especially as a quarterback. It's your job to quiet that home crowd, but an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Play fake, Darnold. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now it's 3rd down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And oh, he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through incomplete. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
4th down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. 2nd drive coming up for the Saints offense. And as they take the field, Brock, they got to be thankful that interception didn't cost them. Still scoreless here.
I like how you say they. I think the quarterback in particular right, loves a chance to have in golf a breakfast ball or a mulligan. Another opportunity to flush that first drive away.
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. He'll step up, and there he goes. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, New Orleans.
I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Pass finds Maliki Mataval. Complete. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. This is Alvin Kamara with it. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Give right up the gut to Hill, and he'll get them enough for a first down.
He was taken down by Boye Mafe. A 4-yard pickup on the play. And a Saints first down.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
On the gun, Rattler. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap to Rattler. That throw behind his intended target.
That's a throw at this level with so much speed and length. You got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Trying to run for it, Kamara. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Here comes the Saints punting unit. Seahawks with Torrey Horton back deep to return this. And they avoid a return on the play. This one bounces and gets out at the 25-yard line. So Seattle retakes the field for their 2nd series. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a 2nd time. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Now Darnold on to play action. And he'll go down. The Saints make the play. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Kate, I can speak from personal experience on this one. That is the absolute worst nightmare as a quarterback. When you call that bootleg and you turn around and all you see is nothing but a big old defensive end, yeah, your interest switch from getting rid of the ball to a little self-preservation. Good job just simply hanging onto the football.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun, Darnold. And as that one falls incomplete, complete. All eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we got a first down here. So after the call, defense in a much different spot. Instead of forcing a fourth down, it's back to first. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10. Darnold looking to throw. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. He gets loose down the right side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks go up 6-0 here in the first. Jackson Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Saints come marching onto the field. Things sure have started out rough, and they've stayed that way through 2 drives. Maybe drive number 3 here is where we see this offense get rolling. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground with Kamara. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. 1st down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now Rattler. Hits him on the in route. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. From the 48. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Kamara gets it on the draw. And he's going to pay off this 1st down run with a nice pickup of 9.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. A tight end in motion now. Rattler now off the play action. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But I believe the Saints got this one back. Yep, someone landed on top of that one.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down the distance.
So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough third down here. They kick the running back in motion. On third down, here's Rattler. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
So out now comes the punter. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. Now this is a beauty of a kick. It's headed out of bounds, no chance at a return or a touchback. They're gonna mark it out at the 6. The Seahawks are ready for another drive on offense as Jackson, Smith, and Jigba heads out. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
He keeps it and takes off. And he goes down to avoid a hit, so give him a gain of close to 4. That's going to set up second down.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still second down.
Offense to the line for second down. Out of the gun, here's Donald. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. Now Darnold. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he will take this all the way up near midfield.
Well, the field opened up, and he simply takes off. Even in today's NFL, where dual-threat quarterbacks are everywhere, it's not often a guy can rip off a run like that.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. To throw, here's Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
This is Walker on second. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. 1st and 10, Darnold. Batted away at the line, incomplete. He didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
On 2nd and 10 now, Darnold. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Darnold now to throw. And the Saints came marching home, and they dropped him. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. It's the Seahawks, who don't have many options here on 4th and long. Michael Dixon on the punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. The New Orleans offense set to go now. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Rattler setting the throw. Was secured by Brandon Cooks. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 28. Finding Johnson once more. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. They'll run the toss to Kamara. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks, and I'm looking for that to be called again.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Throwing his Rattler. It's his running back. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 32. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Shotgun snap to Rattler. He's running for it. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. Groupie sends it through, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you could do. You could take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. All right, snap and a quick kneel down, and the final few seconds are going to lapse here in our 1st half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the 1st half. What will happen in the 2nd half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. While we checked in with Scott in Orlando, our 2 teams here, no doubt, made some adjustments. It's a close game here as we get ready for our 3rd quarter. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Seahawks sending their offense out to begin the 3rd quarter. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the 2nd half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Now Darnold off the play action. A throw left side, caught by Smith-Njigba. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Alontae Taylor making the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, Darnold. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. Gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield.
That's good for a Seattle Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Walker on 1st down. Runs inside the 35. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11.
14, Saints 3.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
So the offense stays out. Kellen Moore making the call to go for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it! He has it! And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now.
14, Saints 11.
Critical two-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A three-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Return coming from the 6. Showing a little burst so far. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting all the way out to their own 40. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on them. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know why baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time and talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play, he's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of his corner making that tackle.
Here's 2nd and 11. Here's a screen now for Walker. Hit some space around midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. And he's out of bounds. Looks like he only got a yard, and that's going to set us up for 2nd and 9.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Motioning left is their running back. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Darnold looking to throw. He sends this one to the end zone. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
And this is marked out all the way down at the 6. They'll be dangerously close to their own goal line for this series. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll start things off with a run by Kamara. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's going to get this one to about the 22 before they take him down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
And the Saints first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. They send Cooks left. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 21-yard line.
From the gun, Rattler. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Rattler. Avoids some trouble there. He takes it himself. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Rattler now off the play action. Got a man, Mataval has it. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
All right, here we go, 2nd down. Looking to throw, Rattler. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Drive in dire straits, it's 3rd and 9. Now Rattler. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Zone read here, the handoff to Camaro. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. They motion the tight end over. They give on 2nd to Camara. And he's able to get this down to the 36. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
First down, ball at the 36. Counter give to Camara. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 36-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now an inside handoff to Miller. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. He'll throw it. Connection made to Shaheed. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Saints are going to have a first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those types of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Saints trail by a field goal. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Pistol snap to Rattler. He's going to tuck it and run. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
When a play breaks down, every once in a while, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on that ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that one.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
To throw. Screen here for Kamara. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Here's an important kick now for Blake Grupe. A timeout now with 5 seconds left on the clock, and they're in position to force overtime here with a field goal. On 4th down, out comes the Saints field goal team and Blake Grupe. This is a chip shot from the left hash. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. So the Saints send out Blake Grupe for the try. This to set up overtime.
A 20-yard attempt.
Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they force overtime.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, well, if things go a specific way in OT, the next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They look to throw it. Horton down the field, and he's got it. And this is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoff. So an opening drive touchdown, no longer an instant game winner. Got to be able to make a stop too. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Seahawks offense ready to get going once again. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go with Walker on the counter. He cuts it back right. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take the lead on the first play of the drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now for the extra point, and a 7-point lead to defend here in overtime. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7.
Saints
14. Well, in past years, this game would have been over on that score. But starting this year, their opponents get to respond as we are back underway. Jukes one defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now he gets a shot here in overtime. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38. Rattler to the air now. It's caught right side by Johnson. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Gets to pick up a 14 yards as the chains reset.
First down, New Orleans.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Shotgun snap to Rattler. He puts some power on a deep one left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
He'll step up, and there he goes. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Here's Rattler. It's complete. This is Olave. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
We'll try and run this. He'll slide down after picking up a couple. Second down upcoming.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
This entire game hinges on them finding the end zone, Brock, as they come up on second down. From the 29. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the road. And it's a touchdown. The new overtime rules gave him a chance to answer, partner, and they came through. This game is not over yet.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Now for the point after. That's going to end this in a tie or a loss. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Saints tie this game at 21. Now, these new overtime rules have given us quite the game here, haven't they? Now it is next score wins as we're off again. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, Brock, both teams have had their opening salvos. Next score wins it in OT as they come up on second down. From the gun, Darnold. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it sets up Seattle with first down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. They send the tight end in motion. Walker now from the gun. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
An important attempt coming up here for Jason Myers. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. We have a timeout here, second one taken by New Orleans. And that'll leave them with just one remaining in overtime. This entire contest rests on his next kick. This lined up left. The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
So it's a win for the Seahawks. And they only needed to set him up with a shot to connect and win it with 3, and his aim was true to make it happen and put an end to this competitive ball game. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Seattle.